win. The teams with hype and drama, with the owners, yeah, you know who, Jerry's World, like to make decisions based on media hype, they lose. Let's break down who's real, who's fake, and who you should actually trust with your money if you're betting on them. The Cowboys, let's start with them. Dallas is just weird. Some weeks they look unstoppable. Other weeks they look totally lost. But one real improvement this year is Quinnen Williams, the middle of that defense. He's blowing up runs, he's collapsing pockets, and he's letting linebackers play a lot faster than they ever have. Dallas has finally had a real anchor in the middle, and it shows. But the big problem still remains. When pressure hits, their chemistry drops. Big D gets shaky. That's why they're not a sure bet. Now let's compare that to a team that is actually united. Detroit plays like a family. They trust their coach. They don't panic. They rarely point fingers. And their spark plug, to me, is Jahmyr Gibbs. This season, Gibbs has been a fantasy dream. 1,019 rushing yards, 5.8 yards a carry, 397 receiving yards. He stretches defenses, forces hesitations, and makes the whole offense unpredictable and unstoppable. Dan Campbell coaches like he's playing Madden on a rookie mode. He goes for it on fourth down from anywhere on the field. When it works, he looks like a genius. When it fails, the whole stadium gets pissed. And when you got a QB like Jared Goff, solid QB, but no Peyton Manning, those risks can flip a game fast. Let's zoom out to the whole NFC picture. The Bears, they're 9-3. Can they make the Super Bowl? With Detroit rising, Dallas inconsistent but improved defensively, San Francisco being steady with tons of talent, Philly kind of battling internally, Chicago Bears sitting at 9-3. Can the Bears win the Super Bowl this year? To me, yes, if their chemistry holds. But they still have one issue. Caleb Williams and the wide receivers' timing. The talent is obvious, the playmaking is real, but the timing isn't always clean. Some drives look perfect, others look like someone is running the wrong route. If they get that timing right, they can make a real run. If not, they'll stall in big playoff moments. So let's check the AFC quickly now. AFC, Bills and Pats. To me, the only true contenders. Okay, Denver, but I'll leave them aside right now. Buffalo is talented, but very emotional, especially when it comes to the playoffs. When something goes bad, the body language drops instantly. Josh Allen looks like he's a sulking grade 8. That kills them in close games. New England Patriots. The Patriots look organized again. They look like the team with 2 dynasties. They've got a calm sideline. They've got disciplined play, no drama, and people are quietly climbing back on the wagon. And all this comes back to coaching. Coaches who build or break culture are the ones that end up winning. Vrabel, he wins with belief, not just hype. Ben Johnson of the Bears, very calm, calculated, and connecting the team. Dan Campbell, okay, passion, a lot of rah-rah stuff, with the Madden play calling. But he gets the team fired up. Good coaches equal trust. Bad culture equals losing streaks. All right, I got some hot takes here. Let's start with George Pickens. Pickens might be the best one-on-one receiver this year. He wins contested catches, and he embarrasses corners. He plays angry, and it works. Him and Dak are off to a great season. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs, yes, again, Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't just rack up yards. He changes how defenses play every snap. That's superstar behavior. Okay, I want to flip coins here, and I want to get into the NBA. That's the NFL, and now onto the NBA. But chemistry matters in the basketball just as much, and honestly, maybe a bit more in the NBA. So let's jump. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis. Giannis wants a trade. They're not winning. He wants out of Milwaukee, supposedly. And everybody on ESPN's talking about, oh, he should go to the Knicks. He should go to Golden State. Well, I'm here to say he should go to the Raptors if he wants a championship. And Giannis wants stability. He wants strong culture and a real defense. Toronto has all of that. You know, you put him with Scotty Barnes and the other guys there, you know, Ingram and those guys, and you get length, you get energy, you get defense, you get two-way basketball, you get a real problem. That actually makes basketball sense. Very Kawhi deja vu. Okay, quickly, Chris Paul and the Clippers culture breakdown. Chris Paul tried one last run with the Clippers, but the team has struggled. The chemistry fell apart, and even a Hall of Famer couldn't save it. When culture dies, it doesn't matter who you are. Stars, even the best of them, they lose. And that brings us to a simple formula for winning bets and picking the right games. 1. Bet on teams that act like a brotherhood. 2. Avoid teams battling inside. 3. Prime time. It can equal chaos, and you can expect some surprises. 4. Late season always exposes the fakers. 5. Real chemistry, real stats are bigger than hype and big names. You need to know. Quinnen Williams changed Dallas instantly. Gibbs is electric and consistent. Pickens is a one-on-one nightmare. Bears at 9-3 can make a run if timing improves. Patriots look steady. Bills need some emotional control. And Philly is battling inside. Lastly, look for Giannis to go to the Raptors. And Dan Campbell, well, he's still playing Madden. Drop your thoughts below. Subscribe for another insane parlay empties your bank account. JBets.